Okay. Dear mama. I don't dear mama. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Let me pull my skirt down. Let me pull my skirt down. Let me get ready. Let me get ready. Okay. Come on in. Come on in. I know it's Mother's Day. I know you got to give love to the queen in your life. But it's still Sunday, baby. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, 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 come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, come on in. 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 Cause we party and we pray. On Spirited Sundays, I said we party and we pray. On Spirited Sundays, I said we party and we pray. Oh, on Spirited Sundays, I said we party, we pray, on Spirited Sun, dear mama. Dear mama, dear mama, dear mama, dear mama, dear. Hey, everybody is somebody's baby. What's good? Hello, hello. Welcome back to Spirited Sundays. Today is all about the mamas. It's Mother's Day. So I figured this Sunday of all Sundays would be a good Sunday for us to honor our mothers, no matter what relationship we have with them, whether we love the hell out of our mamas or we like, I still need a little bit of work with mama. Today is a great day for us to just think about some things and to be appreciative of the fact that somebody risked it all. Somebody laid their life on the line to have you. And that is something that we can never forget, okay? So, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Spirited Sundays. It's your girl, Miss Spirit. And I am so glad to have your time and attention because, baby, whoo, the range of emotions that I go through in a day, literally an hour ago, I was ready to set this bit off. And now when I get on live, I feel happy and uplifted. So thank you. Thank you for your attention and for being here. Like I said, this Sunday, we are going to talk about some things that we can honor in our maternal connections. I love it. I love it. I'm really excited to share. But before we get into, this was my mood today. Y'all see this? Y'all see this dog? This is a Black-owned designer coming out of Baltimore. This is how I was feeling earlier. First, I was really happy. Saw my mother, felt really good with my mom and all of that. Then I had a discrepancy. Something went a little left this morning. And I started feeling like this big dog right here. And I had to take a few woosah breaths. Next Spirited Sunday is going to be about anger management because maybe I need a little bit of it, baby. Guilty. I need a little anger management. So we're going to talk about that next Sunday. Skirt. My shiny, hey, shiny, okay. I put on my shiny black skirt, and that's today's look. Giving you a little señorita. I feel for you with the hoops on. I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling good as well. My sponsors of the day, I like to highlight Black businesses. I like to highlight small businesses, people that are doing dope things in this world, and they both have something to do with Mother's Day. So, sponsor number one is Crystal's Candles. Let me show y'all. This is from a single mother, Crystal, who makes candles with crystals inside of them. Right here, Candle Room on Instagram. This is the grapefruit and mangosteen. It smells so good. It smells so good. And the crystal inside, not only does the candle smell good, the crystal inside brings you happiness and abundance. So these candles are serving a dual purpose, aromatherapy with the scent, and then some spiritual healing with the crystal inside of it. Get into it. Crystals, candles, baby. Yes. There we go. Okay, thank you, Crystal. My favorite scent from her is the cleanse scent. This smells like laundry, and I can just eat it all up. So shout out to Crystal's Candle Room on Instagram if you guys want to check that out. Okay. And the other sponsor of the day, besides Spirit Loves Locks, that's who gets my hair right. Spirit Loves Locks gets the edges laid, gets the ponytails good. I have this book coming from one of my followers named Mitzi. And the name of this book is God, Will I Ever Find Happiness? The Journey Toward Healing Your Inner Child. And what better day to highlight this book than on Mother's Day? Because all of us have inner children. And unfortunately, bad memories have a way of sticking out a lot more than the good ones. So, hey, Crystal, baby. But bad memories have a way of sticking out more than the good ones. So sometimes as adults, it's our job to do the work of healing our inner child. When we heal our inner child, we're able to dream again, to trust again, to love again, or for the first time ever. We find joy, we do silly things, we have fun, we imagine, we hope again. So if you guys are looking to go on an inner healing journey for your inner child who might be wounded by some things that happen with your mother or your father, I would highly recommend this book. It's so sweet and so real. It asks you to look at yourself. So if you are not ready to confront the things that might be keeping you from living a more fulfilled and happy life, get ready, baby, and get this book. I'm going to try to find a way to put the sponsored products on my website so that you can come back and get to them. Okay, so thank you, Mitzi, for your book. I'm proud of you guys. If y'all are doing big things out here, please feel free to reach out to me, SpiritedxSundays.com. Baby, got a website, baby, SpiritedxSundays.com. Contact me if you want to send something. I would love to highlight it and support you in the ways that I can. All right, y'all. Enough about me. Who's here? Who showed up? It's Mother's Day, and I see that y'all still tuned in, and that's what's up. Shout out to you. Shout out to you too, and shout out to you too, okay? Let me know where you at in the comments and something that you got from your mother. Let me know where you at and something that you got from your mother, okay? Put it in the comments. I'll get started. It's Spirit, baby. Hey. And I am in Brooklyn, New York. And two things that I got from my mother are ambition. I watched my mother have me and not give up on her dreams of going to college. She still got her master's and she holds it the hell down for herself. So shout out to my mother for that. And the other thing that I got from my mom was to pick my battles. Now, this is not something that I'm always really good at because once I get fired up, sometimes it's hard for me to come back down. But she did tell me to choose my battles, that everything was not worth fighting about or arguing about. So I appreciate that from my mother. If you got something from your mama, maybe some wisdom that she imparted on you, put it in the comments. I want to hear about it. I'm trying to learn from your mama too, period. Okay. I see Stand for Something coming out of Pennsylvania. And from their mother, they got a kind heart and pouring into others. Yes, my mom will take in people who do not have a place to live. And that to me is one of the most beautiful things. And I definitely got that from her. When people are struggling and she just opens up the door and allows people to get their life together with her. And I think that's amazing. So shout out to your mama. Okay, Sydney Blaylock. Hey, Sid. She's in Brooklyn from the south side of Chicago, period. And my mom introduced me to skating, which is my best talent. I got my intellect, high spirits, and creativity from her, period. That's so dope. If y'all have not seen a bomb-ass, badass skate video yet, make sure you check out Sid Blaylock. Thank you for sharing. And I think that's really dope that your mom put you onto something that you love so much. Let me see who else. Who else? Okay, Crystal's Candle Room is from Arizona. I had to cut my mother off. She is super toxic and was jealous of my success. Crystal, I can't wait to get into what we're going to honor about our mothers, because everyone does not have a beautiful, flourishing relationship with their mother. So I thank you for being vulnerable, one, and two, for having the strength to recognize, sometimes even though they birthed us, sometimes it's better for us to maybe heal that connection separately within ourselves. So Crystal, shout out to you. I know it takes a lot of strength, and I know you probably tried very hard to make that relationship work before you realize it might not be able to happen this lifetime. And it's unfortunate, but it does happen. Let's keep going. Young Tucson said, hey, baby, happy Mother's Day. I am a plant mom, so thank you. Audrey Thomas is here. She's from Glendale, California. That's my boo. And she said, watching her as a child, I learned determination and awesome study habits. Yes. A lot of our mothers did things behind the scenes that we don't know. And so that determination means that she was trying to still accomplish something for her own life while having her own child. So shout out to you. Okay, and let me see what else. Ooh, y'all ain't learning nothing from your mama. Okay, I see Ambi from Georgia. My mom passed away almost 6 years ago. Happy Mother's Day to her. But what I learned from her was strength and femininity. Yes, I love that. One of the beautiful things about being a woman and anybody on this planet is that you can be strong and soft at the same time. That's something that I'm trying to learn how to master, is how do I be feminine but still, assert myself. And so I think that's fire that your mom taught you that. Last one. Sydney said, toxic parents are real. Hold your head up and take your time. Exactly. I know people who have gone through that. And last is Jordan Sierra. Hi, Jordan. And she said that her mother loves and cares for her. Shout out to your mama, baby. Shout out to you. Shout out to y'all. And y'all, let's get into what I had to say. Okay. Dear mama, there are happy moms, sad moms, joyous moms, disappointed moms, hurt moms, angry moms, fun moms, old moms, young moms, energetic moms, boring moms, strict moms. There are all kinds of moms, because what? Moms are people too. And that's not something that we always remember as children when we're looking for what our mom could have done better for us, where we feel like they slipped off, things like that. But what I want you to remember is that as diverse as you are, as diverse as the world is, moms are just that diverse. Okay, moms are people too. So today I want to honor some things from that connection that we can pick up, all right? Let's get into it. Tyreek says, I lost my mom when I was 5. The hardest is that I have to deal with it, and I'm 22 now. Tyreek, I hope that you find someone who can serve as a mother figure in your life. And I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, don't ever forget that a mother may not be the person who birthed you. A mother can be someone who comes into your life and loves you and cares for you. And I think that God has a way of providing people for us who can support us and love us in the ways that are possible that we might need. And it might not be coming from your biological mother. So don't ever feel that the teacher who cared about you, the aunt who cared about you, the grandma who cared about you, the woman in the street who hugged you, the stranger who loved you when they didn't know you needed a hug. Those two are mother figures. Those two are divine feminine energy. All right. I'm getting emotional right now because it makes me emotional. When people have mothers who have passed on, it leaves a hole in the heart sometimes. It feels like, why me? You could feel very alone in the world. So I hope that you are able to find that love and tender care from somebody out here. All right. So I figured today, we need to remember that whenever a woman has birth, She risked her life. Somebody risked their life for you. Okay, so whether they did a good job or not, they risk their life, especially Black women who have the highest mortality rate when it comes to childbirth. So remember that someone thought you were special enough, worth it enough to risk their life for you to come into this world. Don't never forget. Let's get into it. The first thing that I want to say is, if you guys have not gotten your dose of Mama in the past few days, you can watch Becoming by Michelle Obama on Netflix. That was really good. It made me cry. But just watching her, I felt this kind of love like she was my mom. So I would love for you guys watch Michelle Obama. Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, who are both mothers, gave us a fantastic showcase of their music yesterday. So if you didn't get to check that out, you can check out either of their pages. And if you are on the Twitter, now you can also check out the Fruit Snack Challenge. It's the cutest thing in the world, where a lot of mothers are putting snacks and candy in front of their children, walking away and asking them not to eat it. I spent like an hour just laughing at it, and I thought it was so cute, and it made me just appreciate motherhood so much more. So though I don't have a child, just being able to see the work that mothers are putting out there, knowing how hard it is to raise a child and still take care of business. You know, there's some women out here that are doing the damn thing. So shout out to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day to you all. And we're going to go into what we can honor about the mother. So the first thing I'm going to say is, we need to honor our ancestors today. Today we're going to honor our ancestors. Let's do we're going to do the mantra of the day. Y'all ain't even call me out. We're going to do the mantra of today. And it is going to be, today I honor my ancestors. Let's take a deep breath. Today I honor my ancestors. Because, baby, your mama has a mama who has a mama who has a mama who has a mama who has a mama. There's a long line of women who risked their lives giving birth so that we could be here today. And we need to honor all the mothers in our lineage, because we wouldn't be here without the great, 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 great grandmother who had your great, 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 great grandmother. And it goes on just like that. Okay, so today I want us to honor the people, the imperfections that we all have. Your mother has too. Okay, and now Cindy Winfield, I'm going to read your comment now. She said, we have to forgive our mothers for what they did not know and understand, that they too may have had unhealed traumas we know nothing about. But when you heal yourself, you heal your entire lineage. That's in here right now. I had to realize that my mom's not perfect, and your mom is not perfect either, baby. And so when you recognize that, hey, my mom might have been dealing with a heartbreak while raising me, could have been dealing with job loss, could have been dealing with financial issues, could have been dealing with man problems, woman problems, friendship issues. Your mother had to go through a lot that she didn't always tell you about. So when you think about your childhood, and like I said, bad memories have a way of just poking out a lot more than good memories, I want you to consider the fact that your mom had a whole entire life that she was trying to deal with at the same time as raising you. So we can honor the imperfections that are in the woman who raised us, or maybe who didn't raise us. And maybe we can extend a little bit of compassion and forgiveness for our mothers who might have just given all that they had. The same way you're not healed, your mom might not have been healed. The same way you're not perfect, your mom might not have been perfect. She might not have known how to be more emotionally supportive to you. She may not have known that you were sad or lonely sometimes. She might have been too distracted to even pay attention, and was too busy trying to put food on the table to ever really give you what you felt like you needed. And I just ask, for your own sake and your own benefit, that you start to have a little bit more compassion for your mother. Because what that does is allow you to start healing yourself and maybe take a little bit of judgment off. I know I'm not perfect, and I might be hard to deal with sometimes. And if I had a child, they would have to be dealing with me and my imperfections. And it took me a minute. A few times I was definitely hard on my mom, like, dang, you can't do nothing right. And I realized, you know what? She might have been giving me the best that she had at that time, the best that she could give. Okay, so I ask you guys to have a little compassion and to employ some forgiveness. Because when you forgive your mother, you heal yourself. You allow yourself to look at her in a different way, and maybe you can rebuild or repair some of these relationships. Maybe not. All right, the next thing that I was thinking that we should honor is honor the generational gap between you and your mother. You and your mom, you might have been setting out on your own way. You might not feel supported, but I need you guys to realize that how she grew up and how you grew up is not the same. Okay? So honor the fact that your mother might want the best for you, even though it seems like she doesn't like what you want for you. And I'll say that especially, that's a personal experience. I used to feel like I was a disappointment because I left corporate America, left the good job, didn't go back to school. And I'm trying to make it on my own, being who I am. And I felt like I wasn't really getting support from my mom. And I had to realize, well, when she was growing up, wasn't no internet. So she doesn't understand when I say I want to be a digital entrepreneur. She might not have had the same opportunities that I have for me. So I have to honor the generational gap between us and not take it so personal when I feel like she can't support the things that I want to do. And I'm like, you know what? She just might not understand. Sometimes they don't get it. Sometimes our parents were raised like, if you get a job, you keep it because you're lucky to have that job. Or you go to school, you're going to go to school because I couldn't go to school. So sometimes our parents want us to have the opportunities that they didn't get to have, even though that might not be aligned with what you want for your life. And it's important that we honor the fact that she could want the best for you, even though it doesn't feel like it or look like it the way that it looks like to you. That's a gap that we have to recognize and understand. Before I go to the next one, I'm going to read it. This is a word, going through this now. I'm realizing my mom was a child when she had me, so she didn't understand how to be a mom. Exactly. Especially for the oldest children. If you were your mom's first go around and you feel like she treated the other children better than she treated you, she had to learn. There's parenting books, but there's really no manual for a new personality coming into your life and you caring so much about them that you now want to protect them from everything in the world. Some parents were super strict because they wanted to protect you from the things that they went through. And you might see your mom as someone who tried to hold you back, but reality, she might have some experiences that you don't know about that she's trying to keep you from going through. And when we employ that compassion and try to get to know our mother outside of being our mom, but maybe as a woman and as a person, you might get to understand some methods behind the parenting that she gave you or was not able to give. She's got a whole life before you came along. And that is to be considered sometimes. Let me see what's going on. Hold on one second. Okay. I'm grown. She lives 5 minutes away and she could care less. Giving up on wanting to be close with her. Life has progressed 100-fold. I let go of her, yet it kills me wanting to be close with my mother, who never raised me, yet was always around. You guys, what I want to say, which is something I was going to bring up anyways, is honor the connection. We chose our mom just as much as she chose us, okay? And in this school of life, there are some lessons that have to be learned, and they got to be learned through other people. So even though your mom was not around and she didn't seem like she even wanted to be around, you still chose her. And whatever you had to go through with her and learn through and love through with her is only adding to your character and to your life story. And maybe your life story will inspire someone else's whose mom was not around as well. Okay, so don't ever feel alone or ashamed that you don't have a healthy relationship with your mom. Some people honestly just don't mix, and they can be family. Some people honestly just don't mix. Some people were really not cut out to do the job. Some people have accidents. Some people make mistakes. Okay, but that's your unique story that your soul needed to go through. You chose that woman, and she chose you. And even if you can't heal the relationship together, maybe you can heal it on your own by yourself. For your heart. I keep touching my heart because I know that motherhood really digs down into our hearts. It hurts if it feels like your mom don't love you. It hurts more than anything in the world. So I'm asking you guys to do some of the healing work on your own, to try to prepare that connection, to try to treat yourself the way that you wish you could have been loved by somebody else, especially your mom. Sometimes as an adult, we have to turn around and give that love to ourselves. And it hurts, but that's a part of healing that inner child. That's a part of maturing, honoring the mother that lies within us all. Someone else said, God has a way of making your struggles and inspirations to those that he sends to you. Exactly. Your story is not here to break you. It's here to build you and then to inspire everyone who comes into contact with you. So healing your inner child, healing that mother wound. You have a mother within you. We all have the divine mother and divine father within us. So if our earthly mother can't give it to us, maybe we need to learn, what love do I wish I would have received? How do I wish I would have been held when I'm sad? How do I wish I would have been paid attention to when I'm scared, when I'm lonely, when I'm hungry? We can learn to give some of that love to ourselves. We are not, just because earthly mom didn't give it to us doesn't mean that we don't deserve it, and doesn't mean that we can't ever feel the love that we want to feel. Alrighty, you guys, my heart goes out to you. And I hope that you are willing to go on the journey to say, God, I still want that mother love. And please show me how I can feel it and get it. Hold on one second. The next thing that I want to say to honor, oh, that was them. Period. Honor the unconditional love. Honor Mother Earth. We trash and dog this planet, yet it still keeps giving us food, still keeps providing us water. That's unconditional love. That's God's love. And that's from us. The same creator of the planet is the creator of you. So don't ever feel without. Let me see what these comments say. Someone said, I'm a single mother of 4. And I hope that you can heal what you didn't feel was that great about your own childhood through your legacy. We have the opportunity to say, I don't like how this happened in my life, but that stops and ends with me. We can either continue cycles or we can decide to change them. You can be the healing for your family line. You can break the generational curses. Someone in the line has to be strong enough to do that healing work so that it does not continue. Because your mom might not have had a good relationship with her mom. So she might be scarred from motherhood. And then she becomes a mom and already doesn't feel that good about motherhood. Maybe she didn't do the healing, but maybe you can. Maybe you can show what it's like to be a loving mother. And for everyone who has loving mothers, shout out to you. Go hug her tight. Remember how special, how lucky you are. Some mothers are incarcerated right now and haven't been around for people's whole entire lives. And I hope that this conversation allows you to have compassion with anybody that you meet, because we don't know how they grew up. We don't know what they've been through. Okay, so you can love other people better. You can love other people better when you realize we all have battles and wounds. Some of it came from our mother. Some of it came from something else in life. But we all have things that are unhealed in us, that are hurting us, that pain us. And so reading these stories about people who lost their mothers or who mothers weren't around makes me only want to be nice to everyone I meet, because I don't know who's going through that. It's not written on our face. When you see somebody on the street, you don't see all of their trauma written all over them. That's why we be good to people, because life can be hard enough. So the last thing we need to do is add on to someone else's unseen burdens. We don't know. Your smile might save a life one day. Let me see. Yes, ma'am. My boys have an unconditional love for me, and that helped me heal. I guard them with my life the way I wanted my mother to for me. Exactly. Some mothers are immature. It happens. Anybody that you see on the street, some mothers didn't get love and didn't feel love, and it was probably really hard for them to give love when they didn't feel it themselves. So I ask you guys today on this Mother's Day to be considerate of every type of person there is, and realize that that could equally be a mom. The woman that you see crying sometimes, that could be somebody's mom. Hurt people, sad people, happy people, anybody. Okay, you guys? That's it for today. All I'm saying is try to have some compassion and forgiveness. When you heal yourself, you can then maybe look at people with a different light and say, maybe I just don't understand everything about you. And I don't need to hold you up to the fire and the judge's knife, the judge's gavel on you, when really you got some things going on that I just might not understand. But I have the capacity to love myself and to nurture my inner child the way that I wish I would have been nurtured. Because that's life, y'all. But like I said, we all chose our parents. They chose us. So there is some richness to get out of that story, whether it's pretty or not. There's some richness that is only helping to add into who you are today. So I ask you to dig back into your childhood and say, what did I get from this? What did I get from my mother? And whether you understand it or not, know that it's still beautiful and valid. And it was designed especially for you. I love you guys. I wish you a great Mother's Day. Someone said group therapy session was lit. Y'all, this be therapy for me too. It is therapeutic. I thank you for your vulnerability, for sharing your stories. Kiss yourselves, kiss your moms. There is your mother within you. Your mother is within your heart. Do something kind for somebody today, for yourself. Have some compassion. A lot of people are celebrating today, and a lot of people might be crying. Alrighty, guys. Wish you well. I'll see you all next Sunday. We need to do anger management next Sunday. Okay? I love you guys. Blessings, peace, abundance, prosperity, joy. And you keep doing the work, because you're going to change your family. I'm done with it. And I'm going to make sure it don't happen to my child. Be kind to children, because some children are going through some things we don't know about. Be kind to children too, okay? Treat them with respect and with love. They need it. They need it. Children are people too. All right, I'll see y'all next Sunday, 12:30. Peace!